I'm Rolland.
And I'm Lanny.
And together we're Manly Man 101.
Here to teach you
How to do stuff manly. Today we're filming live on location, facing the opposite way we always do, in my garage for a particular reason. Lane, you see all them pipes up there?
I see all this ugly mess over here. Look, Stan, just come over here a little bit. Show the viewers what we got.
This was the last one we did, but we could not film yet.
We actually mentioned this whole problem in, what video was that we mentioned that in? Behind the scenes. It was behind the scenes. We mentioned all this ugly old plumbing here. Where Rolland had a problem with his septic tank not draining into the septic tank. You know what I mean? All the solids and stuff would just back it up. And it was kind of a messy situation, we'll call it.
And this is the lowest point of the house. It's the washer drain. And so it just got all in the utility room. That's what they call it, the mud room.
So what we actually done was we raised everything up down here and run it through here to get it out to the septic. We actually raised the field lines outside going to the tank itself, which is about, what do you say, about 10 feet that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So now with all this is done and now it's working, I know it's a very ugly plumbing job. We were in a hurry.
But you know what? $300. Experts said 3,000, so I'm happy.
Yeah, we got it out of it pretty. He got out of it pretty light, but we ended up having to raise up everything else in here. We had to raise this up about 4 inches. This whole line come up about 4 inches.
You can see the old holes right here.
And so what Rolland's complaining about now is that he doesn't have a bathroom downstairs, and he does happen to have parts of an old upflush that used to exist inside the home. And so what we're gonna do, and you're going to come along with us, is we're going to plumb in the upflush that's going to tie into this new section. We'll get back with you in just a minute, and Rolland will walk you through it. Okay, now we're recording again.
So let's show you what we got to work with. Pretty much this is the pipeline that comes to the master bathroom. This is the one that comes from the kids' bathroom and the sink. And it's got a funky little connection here that Lanny can tell you what it's called later on, because I'm not the plumber, he is. Right here, it looks like someone added some extra lights to my garage. And they just went ahead and knocked out a big old hole for me to go ahead and use it. So I'm thinking we're going to run a pipe right through here, shoot across the utility room into the room that houses the upflush. And we'll show you all that in just a minute. But just imagine the pipe come through here, could be angled down, tie in right here. That way you don't have no back spillage.
Welcome to Rolland's utility room, where he washes his nasty underwear. Here's his washer and dryer. But here is the most important part of the whole project: the toilet, the throne of those castles. So the thing of it is, this part here is actually part of the upflush tank, which is located in the other room to my right over here. It's located this direction. The garage is located to my left. Rolland was sticking his hand through this hole, which is located here. So somebody already conveniently put this hole here for us to run the pipe through, thank goodness. So here's the electrical stuff running down in there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the first hole that's we're gonna run the pipe through. And since we've got to go in the other room, where the actual pump lives, which is over here, there's already a hole here behind this insulation, and we're just gonna run the pipe straight through here across all this. And then tie this in with those fancy dancy metal straps here, the floor joist. Then we're going to get through this room here.
And right here's the hole it's going to come out of. It's going to come out, and I'm going to try to 45 it down to come straight down, pretty much where these old pipes was, into the upflush. This is actually where the upflush sets, and that's the tank. It joins the other side that we see in the commode setting on. So I think it's like a 50-gallon tank. And once the float comes up, it kicks on and sucks it all up, mulches it, and sends you out to your flush. Now, this right here is how the previous homeowner did it. This is wrong. This is illegal, and it will get you a big fine, plus a lot of headache. Because what this is going straight out into the cold night air, which it can freeze and bust, and then cutting down into the ground and tying it up to the field line, or the line that goes from the house to the septic outside. Now, the correct way to do it is to take what we're going to do. We're going to take these out, and we're going to tie it in on the inside of the house. You're only allowed to have one exit pipe. That's ordinance law. One last thing I want to say is there's a pipe that's ran, if you noticed, out all 3 rooms. That goes to the master bathroom. I'm pretty sure some wise crack out there is going to say, well, why don't you just save money and take it straight up and drop it in there? The problem is it's going to back up because you only have, what's that, 4 inches of clearance there that you can tie it back into, and that's not enough to get it to cut. And if you don't cut it good, it's going to come back on the other pipeline, and just you'll be fighting a battle because it's going to come back down here, fill up, go back up there, come back down here, fill up, so forth, so on. You're wasting power. So hopefully I've answered all your questions. We'll see you in just a minute to close out this video and tell you what our game plan is.
Okay, so here's a quick sketch of what's going on here. We're starting here at the pump. Starting here with the pump, the upflush pump. We're going to put a 2-inch check valve in. It's going to come up. We're going to use 245s to make that 90. And then a straight run. This is not the scale, by the way. Straight run here through this wall, over 45 down out of, through this wall here, 45 down, and then to a 3x2 Y going into the existing main. Lanny CAD. And also, this is not the scale, but this is already existing. This is the existing 90 that comes in and drops and goes out to the field line. This part right here will be going to the septic tank, onto the outside. So we're gonna have to do some twisting and bending, but I'm pretty well sure we can get this done. Don't you think, Rolly?
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
I see that your wall there and your wall there. When we measure, it's like 8 foot there. And it's like an inch there. Your wife must be very dissatisfied.
Once again, not to scale.
And there you have it. There's our walkthrough. There's our plan. Besides Lanny's drawing skills, I think it's all pretty good.
I'm no artist by no means, but I think we can accomplish this task here. Let's make this a couple series parter. You want to?
I think we can. We got the whole coming up with a plan, seeing the situation, doing what we're gonna do. We even gave them a reason why we couldn't do what everybody says. Should be the easiest thing, just up and over in.
Yeah, it's not going to work, not in this case, because all that paper and waste, as we'll call it, will end up getting impacted in the bottom of that pipe, and then it's going to stop up the whole system. And then when you got that going on, you might as well call Roto-Rooter because you ain't going to get it out. You know what I mean? Unless you want to get covered in poop, because I don't want to get covered in poop. Do you want to get covered in poop?
No, not again.
Not again.
But well, I think the next move is we're going to write a parts list by using this drawing, and then we're going to go get it.
And you're going to come with us.
And we're going to have us a good time. It's hopefully not get kicked out of the Home Depot or the Lowe's or the Ace. We're not going to mention the store's name.
No, we're just going to go.
Yeah, and so hopefully they'll play along with us too. We'll see how that goes. One other thing we wanted to bring up was there's been a new rule and policy with YouTube. And I'm not quite sure you got the email.
I did. We got the email. So the email stated that you must now have 1,000 subscribers and have 4,000 hours of watch hours.
Is it either or
no,
both?
Both within 12-month period. We're a small channel. We haven't crossed those thresholds yet. We barely got 70. I think we're at 76 subscribers right now, which I'm very proud to have. And thank you for coming along.
Yes, thank you.
With us and
Tell
watching.
your friends. We need 1,000 of your friends to join too.
But here's the thing. So they're gonna strip our monetization from us. Come, I think February 20th. They're gonna strip our monetization stuff from us. And the only thing you'll notice is different. There won't be any ads in front of our videos. So as long as we're able, breathing, and ready to go, I want to keep making videos, and I don't care. Let them do what they want.
We haven't made any money off of it yet. I think there's maybe $32 now.
$32.
And we've been keeping a running tally throughout all these videos we made. So it's not that, I think 4 months ago was at 26. So we wasn't going to make any money anyway. So it's not hurting us.
No, we can't lose what we don't have. You know what I mean? So really there's no point. We might as well just put our big boy pants on and just keep trucking. It's okay.
But what I would like to see is more comments from y'all and tell us what's going on. Hoping that we can get back on the table and do some of these giveaway things with the Manly Man t-shirts and hats.
Yeah, but if you notice, we haven't been wearing our Manly Man shirts. We're actually trying to get some made again, and we're gonna see if we can't get some shirts and maybe some koozies and stuff to do giveaways, for the best comment, whatever contest we will do. We'll actually ship it out to you, and you just stick with us and you'll see.
All right.
Well, thanks for liking, sharing, and commenting.
Always give us that big thumbs up. And tell your friends we need as much help as we can.
Success?
Not yet. We just got started.
Oh, stay tuned.